Hi, third graders. It is time to plan our embossing patterns. So as Mrs. Marcus has told you already, you're so on top of things, Mrs. Marcus. You are going to use your 3 complementary colors to color in your metallic square. But before we draw on our square, we have to have a plan because we cannot erase once we've put our design in this square. So we have to be planned. What I'd like you to do is open up your sketchbook to a blank page and please draw a square just right in the middle. You may begin. Now I'd like you to do 3 things. I want you to put a frame around your square when the music begins. And then I want you to divide your square with 2 double lines. So 1 line here, and you should have 3 sections. So I have 1 here, and then I'm gonna just do another random line here. But I'm going to make it a double line as well. So I did a zigzag line and a wavy line, and I've divided this square into 1, 2, 3 sections. Please take a moment to put a frame around your picture and divide your square into 3 sections. Class. Now I'd like you to look at the pattern packets that Miss Marcus is about to hand out. And what you need to do is to do 3 different patterns. 1 in the top section, a second one in the middle section, and a different pattern in that 3rd section right there. Now that you're finished drawing your patterns, we're just going to add a little bit of texture to our little dividing lines. So just put some stripes in there, or maybe some little dots. Something very, very, very simple when the music begins. And then I'm going to go and do just little easy peasy random circles around my frame. Keep the frame really simple and keep these lines really simple too. Go ahead and decorate your lines and frame. You did it. You have created a plan for your metal embossing. So our next step is to actually get this onto our metal. Okay, third graders. Whew! Here comes the scary part. Drawing this onto our metal. So I'm not worried about perfection. In fact, I think it's kind of interesting when artwork isn't perfect. I like when it's a little wonky, a little funky, maybe not perfectly straight. However, if it bothers you and you would like to make a straight frame, you may always use a ruler. But I am not going to. So first, I'm going to take newspaper or a magazine or something. I just want something soft underneath my metal so that when I push into the metal, something underneath it allows the pencil to push in and create an indentation. So we really want an indentation in our metal. Do not take your eyes off the metal, because if you do, you will mess up. And remember that we cannot erase. So concentrate really hard. And I am just pressing with not a sharp pencil. I don't want it to be very sharp. Look at that. It has a tip, but not too sharp. And I am just pressing pretty hard to create an indentation for my frame. So it's actually popping out. It's actually three-dimensional. Check that out. You can feel it. So I want an indentation like that. Go ahead and create your frame. Class. Now look at your plan, and I want you to recreate the decoration that you have in your plan on your frame. I just had little tiny circles. So I'm going to go in, I'm just going to draw my little circles. Would you draw with me? Look at your plan and draw your decoration on your frame. Begin. Now we are going to do our dividing lines, this line and this line. So I'm going to look at my plan over here while I draw. And so I just had a wavy line. Remember, you cannot erase, so don't take your eyes off your drawing. And then I had a zigzag line. There we go. And then after you draw those lines, you may put your patterns inside those lines, like this. All right, you guys may begin. finally, I would like you just to draw your patterns in each section. So pattern 1 goes in the first section, pattern 2 goes in the second one, pattern 3 goes in the third. So I'm just going to draw with you while the music plays. You may look up at me, drawing if you are confused, but I think you've got this. Have fun.